Hello, and welcome to Goa News Now. Well, today we are in MPT. They are celebrating Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. It's 75th year. Today we have the MPT chairman, Dr. A.V. Ramana. We were hearing his speech, and in the speech you mentioned about multimodal cargo. MPT is trying to make sure that it comes over from that problem of financial issues. So, what was that exactly, sir? You had mentioned.
The issue is very simple. If you see few years back, Goa Port Authority was handling almost 50 million metric tons. Over a period of time, the cargo has nosedived. That is, it gradually fallen down. There are multiple reasons for that. One thing is ban on iron ore and issues related to connectivity for Goa and environmental issues. The most of the projects being taken care by the government run ports like Goa Port Authority is a central entity. We have our own responsibility for the people of Goa. We take more responsibility. When we conceptualize any particular project under PPP, we ensure that the cargo that will be brought by the PPP operator is at the global standards, is at par with the global standards, so that you will not find an inch of pollution anywhere. For example, in the case of Mangalore, earlier coal used to be handled conventionally. Later, we have gone for PPP with JSW. The equipment, closed conveyor, dumpers, automatic water sprinklers, high view cutters are of such a standard of the globe. Even if you go there and see at the peak of cargo handling, you will not see a inch of pollution there. So similarly, I mean to say, presently Goa Port Authority is conceptualizing berth number 9 on PPP mode, berth number 10 and 11 on PPP O&M model,
What is that?
operation maintenance. Now, the type of equipment that we expect here is at the global standards, is at par with any other European country or American country. So, when they are deployed here, one thing is it will be highly efficient, turnaround time will be faster, more cargo will be handled. At the same time, there won't be any pollution. Please look into the point of employment opportunities for the local youth. When this type of PPP operators come, minimum per berth you get 200 direct employment. That is a thumb rule. 200 direct employment and almost 1000 to 1500 indirect employment. It may be a truck operator, it may be a cleaner, it may be a watchman. This type of jobs are indirect. Direct is 200. So one thing is the port gets benefit and the local community also gets benefit. So we are trying for that. Apart from that, the thrust is on tourism. As I said, we are now in the process of making a international cruise terminal at a cost of 100 crores. And this will be completed within 1.5 year to 2 years time span. 2019-20, before starting of the COVID, almost 38 to 39 foreign cruise vessels used to come to Goa. When each cruise vessel comes to Goa, as I said, a cruise vessel carries 3,000 passengers, packs. Assume that at least 2,000 out of the 3,000 gets down. 2,000 multiplied by spending is 150 US dollars per head per visit. 2,000 multiplied 150 multiplied by 79 or 80 rupees. That's the amount of money that flows into the city of Goa. So we are putting a lot of thrust on improving the tourism related infrastructure at Goa port, so that because the international airport is near to seaport. Hardly it takes 10 to 15 minutes. It can be made a home port. Presently, Bombay is the home port for cruise industry, cruise tourism, cruise vessels. Now, once we complete this international cruise terminal, because of the proximity to the airport, this will definitely become a home port. That is going to change the entire business scenario, tourism scenario here positively to the advantage of the people of the Goa. That's the other thing. And we are striving, we over a period of time, we want to change from mono cargo to multi cargo. Mostly coal, this type of things are mono cargo. We want to handle different types of cargos, particularly cargos which doesn't have much pollution like containers. The thrusties are going to be on containers also. Once this all happens, financially the port will improve further. There will be generation of more jobs. More jobs means more local youth will get jobs. Similarly, the Vasco infrastructure I was talking about, around 534 crores. Vasco infrastructure project, we are conceptualizing fishing jetties. We are conceptualizing Roro jetties. We are conceptualizing jetties for Navy and Coast Guard. These are now pending for CRZ clearance. Once CRZ clearance comes, see, fishing harbor is definitely for the local people. And when port authority like Goa Port makes a fishing harbor, it will be ultra fishing harbor. In the sense, it will be most modern fishing harbor where you will have cold storage, you will have auction halls, you will have conveyors. All these facilities will be there. Even ship repair, that trawlers, fishermen, they use trawlers, machine trawlers, normal trawlers. For repairing them also, we are going to keep facilities over there. I think everyone will understand the importance of this in the interest of the Goa. I hope we will get the CRZ clearances so that the people of Goa gets the benefit. I do. I think you will appreciate the fact that when a fishing harbor, fishing jetty comes, it is the people of here that gets the benefit. Haina. And how many employment? It will be 1,000 direct employment will be there. 6,000, 7,000 people will get indirect employment. And the catch that you get from the sea, Indian catch, the main problem in the international market is by the time it goes for sale, it loses its potential or freshness or value. By going for a ultra tech, ultra modern fishing harbor where you have the cold storage, conveyors, auction halls, and particularly conveyors, when you shift it through using a mechanized way, the fish, the catch that you get will not get damaged. When you are handling the fish with hand, it gets damaged, it loses its value. Once you do with machinery and once you keep it in the cold storage and auction it at your convenience, the fishermen, local fishermen will get the best value. So I think everyone will understand and this will happen.
By when it is projected that this project may
See,
start at least?
Vasco infrastructure, the moment the CRZ clearance comes, we are ready.
So it was only because of CRZ clearance this project was held up.
Yes, yes.
So on the other side, you can say that state government's authority
No,
only
I'm
blocked it.
not saying that.
No,
I'm
I'm
not
just saying
saying that.
it's a
No,
perception
no.
that
Whatever
it
you
was
see,
MPT which was not doing it.
in a democratic country like ours, everything has to go through procedures and systems.
Right.
It is in process. They will have their own issues. State government. There is no difference between state government and Goa Port Authority. Goa Port and state government are one only. Goa Port is under state government only, though it is under is a central body. Any port, we assume we it is a fact that it's a state's own port. You know, the benefits of the port, Goa Port, goes to whom?
State.
For our own people, for the Goa people, for the Goa state. When the revenue comes to Goa Port Authority, where it goes? It goes to state only. When the duties comes from the Goa Port, where it goes to state only. So, Goa Port Authority is a part of state. Don't think it is different. And our own state will definitely help us. They are on the job, and I am very sure with a little more blessing from the state government, we'll get the CRZ clearance very fast. Once we get the CRZ clearance, the Vasco infrastructure umbrella of schemes of 534 crores, where we have this fishing harbor, jetties, Roro jetties, and Coast Guard jetties, Indian Navy jetties, all will happen.
Only it will take some time because
Little
of the.
time, little time. I request the press also to impress upon everyone to help the Goa Port Authority in getting the clearances, whether it is CRZ and all at the earlier, so that the people of Goa gets the benefit.
Well, sir, this is also the first interview of any Goan media after Port Trust became Port Authority to the chair with directly with the chairman. So one question pertaining to the Port Authority after MPT became MPA, how it will help the Goa, Goa state as well as Goa civilian population.
Yeah. See, as I said, anything that is done to any organization, whether it is central or state, in a country like ours, democratic country, it is for the benefit of the people. Because the port is empowered with certain flexibility by making it as Goa Port Authority, we will have higher decision making in terms of values. Earlier, perhaps for certain projects, we had to go to center. That type of certain decisions can be taken at the local level, that is at the board level. That's point number one. So, what is the main problem in this thing in government entities? Procedures are lengthy, decision making is wide. By making it an authority, they are reducing the decision making process. They are shortening the time taken for processing the issues, procedures. So, definitely, things can be decided much faster at the local level, many things, so that we can turn our conceptualization into physical assets so that the benefit goes to the public of Goa.
So there are various properties which Port Authority has, unutilized property. Any plans to utilize? Like one is the WISL land, Western India Shipyard land. Then there are other lands which are vacant, on this plateau itself. So any plans to get these
See, there are, I
making
do
land
agree,
making
WSL and certain assets are there which are either embroiled in litigations or procedures. We are trying to bring it out of it, and definitely by moving from trust to authority, this is going to help us. And today, only before coming here, I had a word with Cochin Dockyard Limited, and they also need some facilities. We are just seeing whether we can join hands
with
and restart the things so that the trade, maritime trade, gets a benefit, and people of the state will get employment. We should not limit ourselves. Whenever, as a port authority, whenever we think there is a concept port-led industrialization, why we go for port-led industrialization? One thing is to improve our cargo. That's only secondary. The main thing is we want to generate employment for the local youth. The local youth of the state, here in the case of Goa, they should get more jobs.
that should be the focus.
Yeah, that's
So,
the main thing.
sir, one question which my viewers will definitely want me to ask, like earlier the port, as you said, it was contributing 30% of the state GDP. As per the revenue is concerned. Thereafter, then the issue of coal pollution started. Port, people started looking at port as an enemy. Do you think port is really an enemy, and what is the status of pollution? Whether any pollution exists in the port area?
I told you, you can come and check yourself. You are the press people. You are open to come and see. There is no pollution. It's all mismera.
Why these claims of pollution, pollution, pollution every time?
I
Even in
think I
this,
think you will be able to answer it better. You know the reasons better. है
what measures are being taken to curtail any kind of a pollution?
See, as I said, the infrastructure in place is at global standards. Sprinkling is being done. View cutters are there, and pollution monitoring control equipment are there, which are monitoring from time to time. You can see the readings. There is no issue. It's only a mismera. Okay, by because of which the port is losing cargo, and in turn the revenue to the state also is losing, and employment opportunities for the local youth are also going down. As you improve the cargo, as you increase your volume of cargo, you need more equipment, facilities, operators. So more people will get jobs.
So your message to the people, direct message to the people who thinks that there is pollution, what would be your message to them?
Pollution. See, as I said earlier, Port Authority existing equipment, they are at global standards. All required precautions, laid down procedures are being followed as per the pollution control board requirements, and the pollution levels are being monitored from time to time. So where is the question of pollution? When you don't have temperature, if someone says you are having fever, will you agree?
Right.
Put a thermometer and see. I am talking in the normal understandable language. Hai na? If someone is saying repeatedly that you are having fever, you are having fever, that means either he should be a pharmacist who want to sell his medicines, or he may be having some other benefit out of it.
Well, thank you very much, sir. You actually answered all our questions in a very, very positive note. Thank you.
Now I am
To,
relaxed. Please
yeah.
talk to me.
So now we have the MPT Deputy Chairman, MPA Deputy Chairman, Mr. Raiji. Raiji, what exactly was today's function? First, you start with that.
So actually, this is the government of India mandate to celebrate the Amrit Mahotsav full year program. There are so many things are there.
Hmm.
Today is the culmination last. The next program will be August 15th. So today we thought we'll bring all governors so that celebrate in a big way. It's not only our port, all Indian ports are celebrating. Because we are 75th years, we won the great event. 50, 70th century. That's it.
So many awards were given.
Yeah, because the question is that when you do such event, governor is coming, you felt that you are the performers here, you have to do something so that they will get motivated. That's why it's there.
And sir, now since you are holding the charge permanently, sir is also officiating. He is having additional charge. You must be knowing the fact. These are recently a munta about pollution. Do you think that there is a
See,
pollution?
question is there, I'm telling you. We have done approximate studies. And that very clearly said, the IIT studies done normally 18 months. Very clear indication that port is contribution insignificant in the pollution of Vasco. Secondly, during lockdown period, 5 weeks, port was 100% what you call performance. At that point of time, Vasco was the cleanest city. And what it indicates, this is not my data, it's GSBC data. That shows when port is handling 100%, the pollution level is zero, well, insignificant. So what it indicates, port is not contributing. Because that's a real, not manufactured, not my data, just PCB data. You can check it, you can provide it.
Sir, another thing is about this खारेवाडा फिशिंग जेटी ते म्हणटाले 2 वर्सां तुम्ही रिपेअर करताले हे वर्सा
No,
करून
no,
this
we said very clearly, we have no money. We are given clearance to state government. If you want it, we repair and clear. Because the question is that our intention is to make fisheries jetty for them. They are not cooperating for that. They are making issues only. So let us, state government take a call. Whereas if you ask what to do, what will go for a state
Fishing
of art fishing harbor. For that, agriculture ministry is ready to pay money. Sagarmala is ready to pay money. We will do it and give it to them. Same thing happened in Cochin. Cochin, if you go to Cochin, it's a beautiful facilities are there.
what is the problem? Why it is not moving?
They don't want to, see, the question is that they don't want to come out from that. What is their interest? We don't know. I can't comment on that. Because when you are giving it during Farakir Sahab also, we had entered one agreement. They said it, they will do it. We are ready to give alternate land. Still, they are not, one or the other issue they are making it. So let us now.
The locals.
Locals. Now we have decided that let's see that a plan is cleared first. Let's state government take a call. Final. Then only we will go for another. Again, you have to go for EIA study because that study is over now.
So again EIA will be there.
You have to say.
So again public hearing has to be
Public, I don't know that we can waive it because it's 3 months, 3 years time.
Yeah.
It's not required to do. So.
But MPT is
we don't
keen
want
to construct
we don't
harbour.
want to spend money again and waste. Infrastructure expenditure we don't want to do. We have wanted to do study after everything cleared, after the CRZ clearance as well as state government, what you call, promise that they clear the 30 affected people from there. Then we will take.
Sir, I was talking to somebody in the Navy. They said that because of this project, other projects are also in limbo, like Navy jetties, Navy. Yeah, everything is interconnected.
Yeah,
So how it is,
the question is that CRZ is benchmark. CRZ clearance, we can't do anything. So CRZ map is still not approved. Once that's approved, and some affected people clearance, we are providing land, we are giving it. That state government has to do. Otherwise, all expenditure of infrastructures. Last time we spent 50, 60 lakhs rupees for public hearing. It's all thing unnecessary waste. So we don't want to do anything like that. We want to pakka job.
But there is a foundation stone already laid, so another foundation stone will
Not
be
not
laid.
necessary. That's not project is same. There will not be change of project.
It
There
will
will
be
not be
same.
same project. That's all.
Thank you very much, sir. Thanks for talking to us. So this was MPT Deputy Chairman Ms. GP Rai. Thanks to talking
Okay, thank you.
Goa News Now. Keep watching Goa News Now.